Okay, so here we are in the code for the colors minigame. Let's just jump right in. Uh, as you can see, we have a main function, as always. So let's start at main. As you can see, I'm just setting some variables in main. These are global variables that are going to be used throughout the minigame. So let's see what we're looking at here. So we have a tile location, and that's initialized to 0. And this is going to represent a location of a tile. And it's not any specific tile, it's actually, this variable is going to be used quite a bit to represent all the tiles in this next variable called arena block locations. And arena block locations is it's a list of other lists. Now, this is called a two-dimensional array because you first have to index into the first list, and then you have to have another index to go into what you want to get out of this structure. So in this structure, I have the locations of the tiles. So since the game arena was a 3x3, you can see I have I have a big list which represents the entire arena, and then I have 3 sublists, and then each one of those sublists is composed of 3 more elements. So in total, I have 9 tile locations. So those are going to represent all the locations of my blocks. And then similarly, I have a arena tile materials variable to represent the materials that each tile is going to take on in the same fashion as the one above. And right now these are just 0 right now, just to initialize them. So then we have a base location and ping location. These are going to be used for the location of the note blocks so that I can play the sound for the minigame. Then we have another variable called possible materials, and this is a list of all the possible materials that each tile can take on, and also the wall can take on as the color that you're supposed to stand on. And then we have a speed decrease constant, which is 50. So every level, the tiles are going to disappear 50 milliseconds faster than the previous level. And we start out on level 1, and the sound speed is set to 1500. And the sound speed is actually the speed between the speed between the time each instrument plays. And then at the end of main, we have Arena, Arena 2, and switch colors. So Arena and Arena 2 are going to be building our arena. So let's look at those functions. So y is going to be 3, it's going to record this, and then at the end of y it's going to actually move the drone 4, and it's going to be nothing here, but that's okay because we're not recording this. So now this is the reasoning behind moving up 4 for getting on this next row and then going over 12 to get back to the original column. And then it does the same thing, and then it does the third row right there. So now you can see that we've stored all the locations so that we can use them later. So if we go back to the code, you can see that we've stored the locations, and now we're doing some world edit commands. Just the basic pose 1, pose 2, and then some shifting and setting. And I'm not really going to go over the world edit commands. Maybe I will in a different video, but you can do pretty cool things with world edit, and yeah, you can see that from the video. So after the world edit commands, it calls this function randomized tiles.